Alright, back here for round 2, game 1. I think I will take the play. This deck's pretty aggressive. Sand's not the greatest, but we do have a removal spell and a Drifting Shade that's going to be pretty big when we cast it, so I'll keep it. Gonna go ahead and lead with a bunch of black just to try and make the Drifting Shade as big as possible when we cast it. Opponent leads with blue, doesn't give us that much information. Bloodseeker's a pretty good draw here, just try and get some aggressive damage in. Double blue. Norfolk Mesmerist. Well, that's a pretty good out to Bloodseeker damage. Could just kill it right here. I don't know if he's a mill deck. I didn't look at the replays or anything.
It's probably safe to assume he's not a mill deck. I mean, that's pretty hard to build in this format.
Yeah. I should have looked at replays. I don't know what I'm doing. Just trying to see if he attacks or doesn't. Alright, well, just gonna plunk down a huge shade then, see what happens. He's probably just gonna go Mountain Shock and then we're just gonna regret it, but Aether Adept. That's okay, I guess. Slows us down for a turn, kinda sucks, but I mean, at least now we get to replay it and have be able to pump it to a 2/2, so that kind of saves it from a few things. He's probably going to bash with the Adept next turn. So he is milling us, which is interesting to note. I don't know how effectively we're going to be able to race him. He's pretty far away from milling us, but like if he gets another guy or drops like a Jace's Erasure or two, then I might have to start worrying. Just go ahead and take 2 damage here. I don't really feel like trading anything. Bloodseeker, again, is going to help us with the race. He is leaving the blue up constantly, though.
Big draw.
That's a big draw. I think I do want to kill either the Leader or the Mesmerist this turn. Probably the Leader. I'm going to bash with the Drifting Shade. I can afford to pump it once, still play Outcast and Shock, so let's do that. The alternative would be to pump it 3 times, play Dusk Hunter, Bat, and have Shock. But the Outcasts are going to be a bigger blowout, I think. Plus, the good thing about the Outcast is that he's probably going to be inclined to double block, and I'll have another Shock that I can just use to kill one of the blockers. Opponent's taking a little time here, so I'm just going to go ahead and pause. Alright, opponent finally came back after losing connection to the game. Still just going to pump the Shade once here, let damage go through, play Outcast, and kill the Leader, I think. And ship the turn. Milling 2 mountains doesn't really affect us that much, and we've got plenty of gas on board and even a little in hand too, so I don't like that the opponent has 5 cards in hand. Just could have some sort of blowout. I don't really know if he's mono blue. I'm willing to bet that he's mono blue. Alright. Chasm Drake doesn't really block the Drifting Shade effectively, although it does let him get in. But because we have the Vampire Outcast and he's tapped out, we're probably just going to blow him out here pretty well. Yeah.
End of a big card.
And even if he just doesn't block it, yeah. Okay, so he is... So I'm just going to get to kill all his guys. So I'm going to make this guy the 1, this guy the 2, and then just shock that guy. Shock this guy. So we do lose our Outcast, but we're going to get in for a ton. Kill both of his dudes. He's going to be left with a Mesmerist. We'll have a Shade, and then he's going to be dead to Sorin's Vengeance. And what sucks is that, you know, he obviously has to play more dudes to get back in this game, but that only hurts him even further. Yeah, so he concedes this one. I'm willing to bet that he is mono blue. I don't know if he actually has a mill theme or if that's just kind of like an alternate win.
He drew a lot of cards there at the end. He might have been trying to see where his. Maybe he's not mono blue.
Could be. I think I'm going to take the Warstorm Surge out again. Maybe I picked this too high, but I've seen it be pretty good, but I guess it's usually better in, like, green-red decks because you have guys that have higher power, and, like, even things like Garrick's Companion can be pretty good with the Warstorm Surge out. I think I'd rather just have the Elixir of Immortality just in case he does try mill. It may seem pretty bad because Warstorm Surge is pretty powerful, but I'm willing to make the trade-off. I don't think I really want anything else. I haven't seen that much of his deck. It's a lot of small guys and bounce spells, so we'll give this a shot.